Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy, aka Uzaru Jarambe, back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today on the global side, I'll be taking on stages 25 through 30 of the INT Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta Extreme Z battle. I'll be talking about team builds for the Bond of Master and Disciple category, which is the effective category. Usually I do live streams for these, and I'll be looking to do more live streams in the future. However, with some family stuff going on right now, I don't have the time to do a live stream, but I wanted to still get a quick video out for you guys. That's why I'm only doing levels 25 through 30. If the teams can, basically the teams we're going to do today, if you can be level 25 through 30, they can get you up to this point. So we'll be talking about some ideas for teams. Obviously, it's not, you don't have to have the exact teams, but just kind of talk about some stuff there. And yeah, we'll get into that here in a minute. So before I start the video, I want to let you guys know I do have a Discord chat. Go ahead and jump down the link in the description below and join the Discord chat. Got an awesome community of people playing Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends over there. For the 2-year anniversary, there's a Shenron code swap going on. We are trading those codes on the Discord chat as well, so if you're looking for that, you can go do that. Otherwise, there's plenty of other content for Dokkan Battle and Legends as well. And then people are always willing to help out if you have any questions on that stuff. I also have a fan art page if you like to draw or you want to see what people are drawing over there. I'll be trying to feature those drawings on my YouTube videos in the future once I get everything set up for that. And then also, I will be doing some giveaways for the 5-year anniversary on the Discord chat as well. A lot of exciting stuff to look forward to. So again, jump down to the link in the description below. We're looking forward to seeing you over there on that Discord chat. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future and support the channel. Drop a like on today's video if you like the video and if I give you any useful information, and then comment down below if you have any questions or comments. Post some of your, any of the units that you may have, and I can try to help you out as far as building teams as well, and that's also a good thing for that Discord chat, so just something to think about there. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop over to Dokkan Battle where we can look at the teams that I have kind of set up here. I'm missing a few of the INT and Fizz type units. If you looked at my video from the most recent video before this one, I actually talked about the stats of the God Vegeta, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, once you go through stages 1 through 30 with him. So if you want to go check that out, you're welcome to do so. But the INT and Fizz type units are not affected by the debuff. So I am missing the new Beerus. There's a Kid Gohan. There's a Fizz Trunks that I'm missing. There's just a few of them that I'm missing, but at the end of the day, I've got quite a few units here that we can work with, and we don't have to just stick to INT and Fizz type units, of course. Those are the ones that are just dealing with the, no debuffs there, but there's plenty of other units to pick from here besides that. But the main units that I will bring up here is, of course, we've got the Gohan, who is our lead for Bond of Master and Disciples at a 170% attack and HP and 130% defense. You also have this Tech Trunks is a Bond of Master and Disciples lead, but he does have type disadvantage, so you want to be careful with that. We have the Fizz Goku, who is actually really good once he gets Dokkan Awakened. I'll show you the non-Dokkan Awakened version because he is an older unit and a lot of people actually have him. If you Dokkan Awaken him, he is really, really good. And then I was able to pull the Strength Whis. I have him actually ready to be awakened. I have enough medals, I just hadn't done it yet. But once you awaken him, he is also a 120% lead for Bond of Master and Disciples. He does get a debuff, of course, because he is Strength type, as well as this Trunks is type disadvantage and he gets a debuff. But there's plenty of good units you can bring here, and these are just kind of the team builds that I'll show you for the time being. Just give you some ideas. With the INT type Gohan, of course, he doesn't have type advantage, but he doesn't get a debuff, and then the rest of the team is a Fizz type, but that is only because he gets a little bit of the Gohan as a leader gives the whole team an extra bit of percentage on HP, attack, and defense. So that's why I have him as the lead and my friend supporter there. You can obviously run the Fizz God Goku if you want to do that, and then bring in some INT type units or some Fizz type units as well. Perfectly okay to do that. If you really don't have any other options, you can bring in the Trunks or the Whis. Of course, you could put in his place. I would recommend the Whis more so because he doesn't have type disadvantage. But at the end of the day, if you don't have any of these Bond of Master and Disciples leads, you can also kind of get creative. You can use this Vegeta here, who has a super class key plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 100%, or you can do a Pure Saiyans team. You should have enough units. There should be enough units to pick from in the Pure Saiyans category that you can run that as well. So honestly, there's quite a bit that you can do with the Bond of Master and Disciples, and you don't just have to stick with a Bond of Master and Disciples lead. So just keep that in mind. But let's go ahead, and I'm going to stick with this team, and we're going to go ahead and go through the next 5 stages. So just to let you guys know, just a quick rundown. Again, if you look at my previous YouTube video, you can see what the debuffs and buffs that he gets. But for the last 5 levels, of course, he's immune to defense lowering, attack lowering, and you cannot stun or seal him, and he gets an additional damage reduction of 65% as we're going up. So, again, anything that is not INT or Fizz type will get also another 80%. So anything AGL Tech or Strength type, and there's no specific super or extreme class debuffs on this one. But again, AGL Tech and Strength type units do get the debuff of a damage reduction of 80%. So after you get up past level 25, as per the usual for a lot of these Extreme Z battles, you know, you tend to see a lot of the damage that you put out kind of gets really cut off quite a bit because of all that damage reduction that he's doing, unless you have the type advantage and the category advantage for the Bond of Master and Disciples. So just keep that in mind. Basically, the team that I'm using is obviously going to be able to take it out without too many issues. And here we go. This Goku, this is the reason why he's really quite good. We'll go ahead and take that there and leave enough for Piccolo and Gohan. But he actually does change Key Spheres to Fizz type, and then he nukes off of it. And I know you guys are, some of you that watch my videos may be getting kind of sick of seeing me run or talk about this Goku, because I talk about him all the time. He is an amazing unit. He has a tech God Vegeta as well, who is really good and does the same stuff. But yeah, you can see the Fizz type units that are Bond of Master and Disciples are absolutely mowing him down even at level 25 and beyond. So that's easy enough. Level 25, 2 rotations. Honestly, you know what, I'm going to run the Super Fizz Goku, so we'll just see him in action here as a secondary leader. But the AGL Rose EZA was actually, I'll be honest with you, is a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated. And yeah, I mean, that was actually pretty rough. I know of some people who weren't really able to complete that all the way, but hopefully most of you guys have got that done, and hopefully this doesn't turn out the same for you guys. Hopefully that you can go through and get all 30 levels. Again, if you guys have any questions about team builds, or you know, just kind of want to get some ideas for lead units or anything like that, go ahead and post that down in the comments below. And then if you really need to, you can join the Discord chat, and we got an awesome community of people always helping out over there. So here we go. Gohan's not doing quite as much, so you can see the INT type units they do okay as far as tanking, and of course that Gohan is a little tankier, but they're not going to be doing as much damage as our Fizz type units for the most part. And the main hard hitters here are really this Goku is an amazing unit, like I said, for doing that, because his Key Sphere changing. And then you saw last time the Piccolo did quite a bit of damage. This Vegeta and this Trunks, if we get to them, they should do a good chunk of damage as well. Make it fairly easy and, you know, not too difficult for you to clear and get through level 30 without wasting too much time. But again, oh boy, yeah, that crit definitely was nice. Want to make sure that, I mean, 5-year anniversary is right around the corner. We're looking at roughly a month from today will be the 5th anniversary. So it's 16 July for anybody who still is not aware of that. Make sure you put a reminder in your calendar. We'll be seeing stuff on that, of course, before then. But 16 July is the 5-year anniversary for Dokkan Battle, so we'll be getting some awesome banners coming out there. So make sure you're getting in and getting as many of these stones. Even if you can't get through all 30 stages, get in here and get as many of these stones as you possibly can, because we'll likely be seeing some discount summons that will be able to, you know, discounts and step-ups. So even 30 Dragon Stones, that could get you a multi-summon on one of those new banners and possibly pull you one of the new LRs. So we'll see. But Every stone counts at this point. I know a lot of people who are saving up. I'm getting back close to about 800 dragon stones. Actually, I think I just went over 700 now that I think of it. But by the time the 5th anniversary comes out, I'm hoping to have somewhere around 800 to 1,000, depending on the missions that drop and, you know, the story events that drop and everything like that. So these additional attacks are really helping out. Yeah, you can see this Trunks is doing plenty of damage. I do have him Extreme Z Awakened, so he's doing really well there. We'll go ahead and we'll let this Piccolo shine a little bit, because that Goku's doing plenty of he's doing plenty of work. So we'll make sure that the Piccolo gets a little bit of some action in there, tanking plenty, and I think he's probably going to get over 1 million. And I know not a lot of people have this Piccolo. If you were lucky enough to pull him, okay, close to 1 million. If you were lucky enough to pull him, he's actually a pretty good unit, especially for longer events. I believe he does infinitely defense stack, so pretty good there. But there's level 27, just kind of trucking right along. And we'll go ahead and just keep the Goku here. We aren't getting, again, we are not getting that extra buff for the Gohan being the secondary lead for the extra percentage there, but if you get lucky, you can get both of these Gokus on the same rotation, and then they'll both change the Ki Spheres to Fizz Ki Spheres, and then you'll get a massive amount of damage that you can put out, because he's going to be picking up probably, if you get lucky, you'll get about half the board will be Fizz Ki Spheres, and then you'll be able to do some massive damage. So now he's doing, with all of the super attacks he does as well, he does infinite stack defense and attack, so he does more damage the more super attacks he does. So that's pretty cool there. LR Trunks with the crit for 9 million, and the Transforming Vegeta for a little over 1 million there. So plenty of damage output. Again, this, honestly, there's just a lot of units that you can run in this. There's even some free-to-play units that you can run in this that are viable. You have the, I know the strength type, again, does get a little bit of a debuff, but if you had to fill a slot, you have the free-to-play exchange Vegeta Trunks unit. So there you can see, he just, that Goku just did a 3 million crit. Gohan gonna finish it off. Don't need this super attack right now, but anyway, the Vegeta and the Trunks unit, the exchange unit, they are able to be brought in. They don't have type disadvantage, but they do get a debuff for the 80%. You have the free-to-play Goku Gohan exchange unit, which obviously have a type disadvantage and have that damage reduction. So, I mean, you want to try to stick away from type disadvantage as much as you possibly can later on here. But again, that Whis is a strength type unit. You can definitely bring him in. Just, I mean, obviously, basically what I'm trying to say is, if you don't have all of the units that I'm showing on the video, it doesn't necessarily mean you're out of luck, you know, but we're not going to be able to get the super attack off for him, doesn't look like, but that's fine. Yeah, basically, you guys should be good to run this event without too many issues. Man, we kind of got screwed over by the Ki Spheres that rotation. Either that or I was just doing bad at picking them up. But no super attacks unless we get some additionals. There we go. So if you do have this Goku, my recommendation for you is to focus on additionals and then put a little bit into crit, because, you know, the more super attacks you get off, the more damage he'll be doing, because he'll start infinitely stacking pretty early on. So definitely a good unit to bring in. Again, he is an older unit, and I've seen a lot of people that have him that didn't even know they had him, because he just kind of, I'll be honest, I pulled quite a few of them. You can see I have them rainbowed out, and I'm glad that I didn't get rid of any of the extras, because there was just a lot of those units that I was pulling, a lot of those Gokus that I was pulling back when he wasn't even Dokkan Awakenable, and it just kind of was frustrating to keep pulling him, because he wasn't that good. But now that he's Dokkan Awakened, they made him massively powerful. So here we go, almost 1.5 mil there. Alright, Gohan going to be doing almost 1 million. We should be able to finish it off. Let's see if we can change some Ki Spheres here. Alright, we'll go ahead and soak all of these AGL key spheres up, and then let's get all of these Fizz key spheres for the Goku. Save a little bit for Piccolo to, just in case. Very nice catchphrase there, Trunks. Just straight up die. Older unit, really, I mean, I guess I don't really read the catchphrases for these guys most of the time. It just pops up so often that you just kind of blow over them, but short, sweet, and simple for the Trunks. Alright, so there's level 29. Still doing perfectly fine, have plenty of health, and here's the last stage we'll do. We'll go ahead and switch back to that Super INT Gohan lead, so everybody can be doing a little bit more damage. So basically, the difference between having the Gohan or the Goku type lead is, do you want the possibility to change more key spheres to Fizz key spheres if you can get them on the same rotation? I mean, obviously you can see he does perfectly fine by himself sometimes. It's all by chance, it's all RNG, but the Gohan is going to be giving a little bit extra buff to his attack, so he's going to be doing a decent amount of damage here. So if you go with the Goku, then you have more chances to change those key spheres. You have another chance for one of these Goku units to do a lot of damage, but everybody else is going to be doing a little bit less. Honestly, it's a pretty fair trade-off either way. So let's see how much we can get in here. 2.2 mil and the additional attack. Very nice. Can we get a crit off is the question. No crit. So you can see there he did a little bit more damage the second time around because that's that attack stacking. Gohan maybe get over 1 million? Nope, not quite. He's just over 800,000. This Trunks does very well. And if you can get 2 Vegeta's family units on this team, that Trunks, if you get him Extreme Z Awakened, he will do some buffs for the whole team, so that's really good there. Is anybody going to be able to get a super attack off this turn? Maybe if I drop the key spheres just right. Yeah, we'll be able to get the Vegeta and the Gohan. So we should be able to finish it this rotation. Sorry there, Piccolo. Sorry we couldn't get you the super attack, but he's going to be taking a super attack, and he shouldn't be taking too much damage. Yeah, there we go. Only 31,000 on level 30. That is perfectly fine. So again, you just want to try your best to stick to Fizz-type units primarily with, Bond of Master and Disciple, followed by INT-type units with Bond of Master and Disciple, and then after that, try to do your best to do, as many Bond of Master and Disciple units you can, and then follow up with a Fizz-type team if you really have to, putting as many of the Bond of Master and Disciple units as you possibly can. But there you have it. That is the levels 25 through 30. I was able to beat all of the missions. Again, it's basically just a time. You have to beat level 10 and 20 within a certain time frame or something like that. Not too hard to do. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I've got for you guys today. Really hope that you guys found some useful information. Again, if you have any questions at all, let me know. I always check the videos frequently, and I'll try to answer you guys' questions as well as I possibly can. So if you're having any troubles with this Extreme Z battle, let me know down in the comments below. At the end of the day, you can join that Discord chat and talk to everyone over there about this Extreme Z battle and other content like that. Again, links down in the description below for that. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to look forward to more videos like this in the future. I plan on doing live streams for future Extreme Z battles, so you guys can look forward to that. Again, like the video today if I gave you useful information, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming by and checking out the video today. We will catch you on the next one. Signing out.